The new year finds the WXPN team already hard at work, sorting through new albums and projects for 2011. I'm WXPN General Manager Roger LaMay, and this is Radio Video. So what projects are the programming folks here excited about?
Well, there's a lot of great projects already in the queue for 2011. Looking forward to new records from some of the old favorites like REM and Paul Simon have a new record coming out.
One of the first ones that came through is the new Decemberists, The King is Dead. They recorded, it's going to sound funny, but it sounds like an REM album, and they got Peter Buck to work on it. It's coming out in pretty early January, and almost every song is great. We've been playing one for a while, but the rest of it sounds really great. It's so good, I think we'll be talking about it at the end of 2011.
Another record I'm really excited about is the first solo album in 14 years from Greg Allman. It was produced by T-Bone Burnett. The album is a sort of country blues record, but he's in great voice and his piano playing and keyboard playing is fantastic.
When I was going down, I throwed up my hand.
And I haven't heard anything from this record yet, but I believe in March the new TV on the Radio record is going to come out. They made a pretty nice splash with their last record, so I'm anticipating really good things for them.
I'm a big fan of Hayes Carll. Hayes Carll is a Texas singer-songwriter who I think has been hanging out in bars his entire life. I loved his first album, his first one that was out on Lost Highway. He's got a new one, and its title is K-Mag Yo-Yo. That's supposed to be all caps. And if you're in the military, you may know what I'm talking about. It's some kind of military designation because there's a song where it comes up. Look for this. It's a really fun record. He's a really great artist.
Helen Light's particularly excited about some new albums coming from local artists in 2011.
Amos Lee, he has the Mission Bell album, and he worked with Joey Burns of Calexico. There's an appearance from Lucinda Williams and Willie Nelson on the new album, and it's really exciting because I've been able to watch the growth of Amos. He was an artist to watch in 2003, and we've watched him grow. He has a show at the Merriam Theater in April, and it's just, you watch how important it is to have a station like XPN to be able to support these artists, and look at the results.
As a walking stick and I'm headed home.
I'm excited about a new Matt Duke album. He has a great new album coming out. We actually started playing him when he was in a trio. It was the XYX project on Mad Dragon when we first got in the building. He has a new CD coming out. Andrew Lipke, he is so talented. I first heard, I was talking about him the other day, he was a busker. He was busking when we first came to this building, and now he is not only has a new album coming out with the string sections, and it's a musical basically. He's also producing now. He has a home studio. He's producing a wonderful new CD from Hezekiah Jones, who is someone I want to be keeping my ears open for, and working with Chris Casper.
I walk down the street.
Sharon Little has a new CD called Paper Doll that I was able to go and watch her perform a couple of the videos at the Sellersville Theater to promote this new album. So Sharon Little has a new CD, and I know that Melody Gardot is going back into the studio in LA to work on her next project. She's been writing, and she's going in the studio in April, May in LA.
You say, oh baby, I'm a fool who thinks it's cool to fall in love.
Some new names to be on the lookout for. There's a band from London called The Vaccines, who put out a few singles last year. They just were signed by a major label. So, if you like, 3-minute, classic British rock and roll songs, chances are you're gonna really like this band. There's also a duo from New York City called Colts, who also were just signed to a label deal, pretty much on the basis of a single they put out.
David Dye has plenty to look forward to in 2011 as XPN's marquee program, The World Cafe, looks forward to its 20th year.
in October, it's our actual 20th anniversary, 20 years since the World Cafe first went on, 5 stations, and now we're up to 200. So we're doing pretty well. We're not exactly sure everything we're going to be doing, but I think we're going to have some kind of a big celebration here at the station or somewhere around here, and we are planning a whole month full of the best of the World Cafe, presented in some very cool ways. So we're definitely looking forward to the programming aspect of that.
For XPN, certainly among the highlights for 2011 will be the non-convention, the AAA Music Conference that this year we're holding in Wilmington, Delaware at the brand spanking new World Cafe Live at the Queen. You will want to check that out. Also in the summer, wouldn't be complete without the exponential All About the Music Festival returning to the Camden Riverfront. May your 2011 be full of great music. This is Radio Video.